CLNV looks like it has continued on that sideways trading action that we were talking about for a few days now. Let's go ahead and go over the potentials for the coming sessions. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again on this happy Saturday. This is ARCa coming at you with a CLNV technicals and raw price action thread of analysis. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay. So we're looking at CLNV on the 12-hour chart here, and there is, this is that pennant that we've been writing, right? So there is a little bit of a danger to a slight downside here. It's not a reversal, but it is a little bit of a downside, and I want us to be very careful about this, okay? So raw price action, right? So in this case, what I am looking at here is yet again another iteration of a bearish engulfing candle, similar to the one that we saw here before. We saw that that wick, right? That crazy wick. So in this case, there is that danger present. We are in the 12-hour chart. I would give it some weight. Okay, so let's go ahead and just reference now what momentum could be saying for us to validate that downside before we can actually touch on some targets, right? So let's go ahead and look at that now. Okay, so the 30-minute immediate short term is suggesting downside. The bi-hourly is suggesting downside as well, and it looks like we've already rejected off of that 14-day simple moving average and the gravitational zone from the bull weakness percentile. Okay, now please notice here that we have already failed the 14-day simple moving average here on the 8-hour time frame, and most importantly, the daily has already rejected right off of the 14-day simple and the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile. Okay, so this is now suggesting a downside, but remember, this is the pivot that we're looking at right now it looks like it may be a little weak, right? It could be a continuation, but the simple fact that we are in the gravitational zone of the bear weakness percentile, this would essentially have us maybe retrace before finding resistance again from that 14-day simple and the gravitational zone from the opposing zone and start this sideways trading thing again. Okay, so let's go ahead and now touch bases on the potentials of a downside. So I started looking at price action a little closer, and this is what you call a chop box. Okay, so CHOP as in Paul, right? Chop. So meaning that this is price action actually chops around in this range here. Okay, so if we were to look at the chop zone overall, the bottom area, the support line, is actually landing right at the 1.618 of the inverse fib on a 4-hour fib. Okay, so now if we look at an hourly fib, which is we'll just go down to the hourly iteration and take a Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high, or wick low to wick high of the last hourly candle print. So that gives us a set of data, right, or targets. So let's go back to the 4-hour and now reference that. Okay, so the hourly is suggesting, or in my opinion, right, let me just go ahead and put up our SMAs as well. So please notice how we have the SMA 10 and the SMA 50 as resistance now. Okay, so this is suggesting for us to reach a target between the 1.618 and the 1.272, which have a lot of correlation with price action. See the opening of this candle here, the closing of this candle here, the opening of this candle here, and high relevance, right? It's just a lot of correlation within that area. Not to mention the fact that we also have the 200-day simple moving average located right in that section as well. This right over here. Okay, so very interesting that we would actually have all this confluence there. And even in the hourly retracement fib, you can actually see that the 2.618 is very much in relevance to the bottom side of our chop box. Okay, so very, very good stuff over here, you guys. I'm not looking at anything as a capitulation event. I'm actually just looking at as a continuation of price action in the range that we currently are, okay, or the range that we're currently facing. I mean, if we look deeper into the RSI, bi-daily is suggesting slight bearish, but mostly consolidation, right, just like it has been for days. And the 3-day is suggesting just a little bit of downside. The pressure is not, this pivot is not nearly as strong as a pivot like this here or like this. So what this essentially is saying, I mean, look at the moving average just straight across. This is essentially saying that we're bouncing along the gravitational zone, and we could be doing that for a continuation of time. I'm not sure exactly how long, right? So same thing with the 5-day here. It's just all consolidation within the gravitational zones here. So CLNV looks like it's just pensive. It's waiting for something, but it's absolutely, I mean, it's in position. It's in position for a continuation onto the upside. In fact, it's just maintaining its upper price target, right? Since we were down here from October, right? So it has moved on exponentially, and it's maintaining nicely. So whatever could be validated or whatever has to be validated must be done as you know, appropriately. And then this asset can move on to the upside. But I'm not getting any reads for reversal. I'm not getting any reads for a pump to the upside. I'm getting just sideways trading and slightly bearish because we have some targets down here that are landing well within the ranges of the chop box. Okay, you guys, so please know that I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment. Okay, you guys, I cannot suggest for you to buy or sell any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be just fine, okay? So in the links in the description, please, if you want to, I'm going to say that if you want to trade like or chart like I do, right? Just go ahead and refer to the TradingView affiliate link in the description below. That would not only help my trading future out, but I'm sure that it'll help you out too by potentially making your own drawings and sharing them with me on social spaces, just like other people have, and I'm greatly appreciative of that, right? So we can always kind of review the drawings that you're making in conjunction to mine or from your own perspective, right? So please, guys, just know that you can do that. And another thing is that I can't have, please, guys, do not fall for the comments below suggesting for you to, for the helpline and for the WhatsApp me and for, you know, give me your money so I can trade your account. Guys, that's not me, okay? That please do not fall for those scammers. They are there to just take your money, okay? That is absolutely not me. All right, the only places that you can find me are going to be in Twitter and Discord and here on YouTube. Okay, I have an Instagram account. I have a stock twits too, but I'm never there. Okay, you guys, but I do not have a WhatsApp, and I will certainly never share my contact information in a comment. Okay, this is very serious. I need you guys to not fall for those scammers. Okay, you guys, because they're there to just take your money. All right, you guys, but I want to wish you, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Okay, you guys, so I wish you well. I wish you a very good night and the good rest of your weekend as well. And I will catch you at the bell on Monday. Okay, you guys, adios.